Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage.
Hey, thanks for joining us on today's video. You know, when you walk around a car like this, there's no mistaking a car like this for like the Maverick, or maybe, not that those aren't great looking cars, the Chevelle, things like that, but this right here is truly a piece of American icon. It's no different than seeing like a mid-year Corvette going down the road. You know for a fact that that car is that. Regardless of whether you like cars or not, everyone knows what a T-Bird looks like. And you know, in that short run of T-Birds where it was 55 to 57 and you got this kind of style with these cars, this is the last of the last. Original black car, beautifully restored frame-off restoration. It's the last one of its kind, the 57 with the great fins and things like that. The great hood scoops on it, the wide whites. Let's look at some of the style and you'll see why these cars have become so collectible. People still love them, and when they go down the road, everybody smiles. And I tell you what, if you're thinking about buying one, look at your smile on your face when you're thinking about, you know what, I could afford that T-Bird. I'd love to get something like that. It automatically just makes you smile. So, some of the great styling here with the egg crate grille, beautifully dipped in bumpers like this. Now, keep in mind we're talking about the rocket era, jet airplanes, things like that are coming out, right? And we'll see some styling features of like the intakes for jet engines. These covers over here, this is a styling feature here covered over. It wasn't a huge aerodynamic plus, but it was a styling trend. The hood scoop looks great on it, breaks up the line here. Simulated engine vents to let the hot exhaust air out. These right here actually open up from the inside. They have a lever, lets fresh air in and out of the car. And look at the black paint on it, because that's really, when you're buying a car like this, you kind of need to look, like check this out. This is really, really amazing. Look how you can read every detail of every word in this right here. It just looks so good all over. The nice thing about it is this car's been restored. It's been driven a little bit to the, you know, unless you're taking it to a 1,000-point show, this car here is a great car to take out for a drive, and you won't be panicked when you take it out because it's actually drivable, okay? It's not just a trailer queen that you would pull in and out of the garage. It's got the wide whites on it, the turbine look wheel covers, which look really cool. And the underneath of the car looks great. And I'd like to take a quick peek at that so you guys can see. This is a frame-off restoration, and look how beautiful everything is painted, detailed. Matter of fact, quite honestly, I believe that this is over-restored, which is both good and bad. And like I said, if you're taking it to a 1,000-point T-Bird show, you could get beat up a little bit. But if you're a guy who just loves cars, it's a beautifully restored car, and it's a great car on top of it. All right, we were talking a little bit about the jet age and things like that. Come on back here and I'll show you a little bit of what I'm saying. Again, here we have the fins of the plane, right? The jet engine, the exhaust built into the bumper of the car. How cool a styling feature is that? Anyway, so part of the car, we looked a lot of style and things like that, but was there any functionality? Of course there was, and I want to show you that right now with the trunk. Okay, again, beautifully restored, maybe even a little over-restored, but I like an over-restored car, so you won't find me nitpicking. Painted really beautiful gloss black all throughout here. Trunk is all done beautifully, okay? Stainless fasteners, another spare tire. Even the jack is painted correctly. Got the decals all up in here. This is sound deadener that was been put in from the factory and then painted over top of. Just really, really nice. Okay, let's take a peek under the hood and see what the motivational power is all about. All right, check this out. Originally coated 312 motor in it. And this is nice too because it hasn't been modified. It has the original style clamps. It's got the Ford hoses on it. You know, this was restored by a professional to be a show car. And you can still see that the suspension is nicely detailed in here. All the fittings and things like that are not corroded. Everything's nice in different colors all throughout the engine compartment. It wasn't spray bombed with black paint to try to hide things up. Blocks painted beautifully. We did talk about the exhaust manifold. It's got the battery that's only for T-Birds really, is because it's so long and thin to give a little room in the engine compartment. The blower was right there, and then the fresh air system came in, and this right here is the rain guard to keep the rain from dumping right into the air cleaner. But the radiator has been restored and painted. It's got Motorcraft fan belts on it. It's just, I know, I get excited about it because it's just a nicely done car. And if you wanted a really nicely done car, you could never restore this car to this level for what it costs right now. You're benefiting from the fact that somebody restored this car and they drove it for a little bit, and you're getting the fact that they have some entertainment value built into the car that they were willing to pass on to someone else. This is just a great piece, man. If you ever thought about getting one, this is nice, okay? All right, let's check out the interior. You know, these are still, I mean, I gotta tell you, man, this is so cool. I love this interior. That's why I get so excited about these cars in general. It's because, first off, I don't know why they put the key on the left. It's kind of like a racing thing, but look at the engine turn dash. Check out those features of that. That's really nice. Original radio, nicely restored. It's got all the gauges in here, okay? Here's something funky. You ready for this? The clock, even the clock works. The light for when you open the door works. These may seem like little things to you, but these things right here could take days just to get that to work or to get the clock to work. And that's why people just love these cars. So for instance, it has a factory tach here, 140 mile an hour speedometer, temperature gauge, all those kinds of things, and this awesome, awesome wheel. It's just nice, man. Everything just fits right. Like, check out the world. Like, what I think they did was, like, they sat some guy in a car, or a girl, sat a girl in the car, and they said, put your arm here, okay, and then they built an entire car around him. Check out the dash, the way it flows down and under. You know, somebody spent some time in the style of it. They didn't just slap a dash together. Putting the blower over here, the heating and air conditioning control there. They could have made this nice and thick, but instead they made it nice and thin and very aerodynamic feeling. The white and black interior goes all the way through, and a lot of people don't know this, but the Thunderbird is embossed all throughout the door panels and the kick panels. All right, so how about I start it for you so you can hear what that sounds? Now, this is a cool feature that a lot of people don't know about in a T-Bird. Watch. Car won't start, right? That's because all T-Birds have to be put into neutral to start. Check that out, huh? One of the things they're famous for is the porthole hardtop. This, again, painted to match the car. Beautiful condition, all restored inside and out. Fresh gaskets. These are replated. The glass is good. Everything's just nicely redone. It's on this beautiful rack right here. Comes with a cover. A lot of people we have installed in their garage just a little hoist and hoist the hardtop out of the way. It sits up there, and nonetheless, or people put this in front of the car and you just nose the car right up into to this area right here. So it's just in beautiful condition. I just wanted you to see it. It looks really, really nice. You know, we're approaching the 2012 year, and right now these cars can typically cost, to get to show condition, almost $100,000. And to find one that's ready to go, turnkey, and the fact that you could actually enjoy something like this. You could take it to dinner on a Saturday night, you could go to a show, open the hood, and the chances are in a local show you could win. So I don't know what to tell you. If you ever thought in your life of getting a great car, this is a black T-Bird with the top, with the white interior, and superbly done. I don't know, find a way to do it, man. It's a once in a lifetime thing, and I have that saying that, you know what, do it while you can, because one day you won't be able to, and this might be the time. Anyway, call us 301-816-1000, and we'll ship it to your door.